Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Astarte Tarot. I wanted to put out a video for you guys really quickly. I was gonna wait till tomorrow. I've been working on my, I'm a writer, I'm a creative writer actually. I've been working on my, on a draft for a novel right now actually. Well, I don't like to define it, but I'm working on some writing and this is going to be a good break for me. I'm calling on the moon. The moon this month has been very powerful. The sun, ancestors. I'm calling on my angels. I'm calling on the animal spirits that I know are affecting us. I don't know about you guys, but I feel animals' energies and messages very strongly. Here comes my cat. So, I'm using the Steampunk Tarot deck today. This is more of a fun, but also very precise. I find very precise and narrative deck. So, I'm calling on all angels, spirit guides, and God, ancestors. What are the messages for the week of March 14th? What are the messages for the week of March 14th? Between the two eclipses that are taking place this month, what do my viewers need to know for this week, March 14th? Justice. I'm being told to draw 3 cards. Hope you can see these. This is it. Oh my gosh. We got 3 major arcana cards, you guys. Oh, this card on the bottom of the deck also wants to come out, so I'll save that until for the end of the reading. Okay. Wow. What can I say? This is a very powerful reading. I almost didn't make this video, you guys, and I'm so glad that I did because obviously this is going to be an important week for all of us. Okay, we have 3 major arcanas here. As you know, in the zodiac, in the tarot, there's major arcana cards and minor arcana cards, and the major arcanas are usually more powerful and have greater impact in a reading. So when you have 3 major arcanas right next to each other here, this is a super powerful reading, and this is a super powerful time astrologically because of the eclipses. I'm not surprised that we have these major arcanas coming up. So what I have here for you, I was gonna say like beginning, middle, end, but I think that this is just such an intense, this is like so much intense energy here that I can't tell you exactly when these influences will be appearing in your life, but I'm assuming that a mixture of these three elements will be major factors in the coming week. So in the first position, we have the Justice card. Beautiful card. This is the Libra card, and we are having the full moon this March 23rd eclipse in the sign of Libra. The Justice card is it's like a flattening of, it's an equaling, it's a rebalance, it's an adjustment, it's laying it down, it's laying down the law. If there have been imbalances, if you have been giving more than you have been receiving, this will be corrected. You are no longer giving away your power and energy. I mean, I generally have a positive outlook, but I'm getting a little bit of anger from this card. She is kind of sick and tired of being taken for granted. This is time for her to take back a little bit, perhaps, to step back and reflect on recent things. You know, she's been maybe a little bit of injustice has been taking place, some dishonesty, some things going on behind closed doors. This is all coming out into the open now. She's not going to lie to herself any longer. She is ready for transformation. This is the death card, and this is so funny because this entire reading is so balanced. You see, you have the Justice card, which is number 11 in the Roman numerals. I noticed XI. You have 13, which is death and rebirth in the center, and then we have the Hermit card, number 9, XI, moving forward, detaching from the situation. This lunar eclipse, full moon eclipse, is going to mark a time of rebirth and renewal. You can't keep doing what you've been doing and expecting better, results. You can't keep giving and giving, assuming that you're never going to run out of, energy or passion or love. If you're not getting the love that you desire, that you deserve, this is below you. You need to, I'm talking to myself mostly. I feel like I'm talking to myself, but because this is totally resonating with me personally. That's going to change. That is going to change. She's a beautiful figure. She's neutral. She's letting go. She's beautiful. She knows she's beautiful. She's taking back her power. She knows that, life is about transformation, spiritual development, and whatever has not allowed her to develop spiritually is no longer going to keep her grounded. She's going to be moving towards better times. I've actually never drawn the Hermit card in this deck. It kind of reminds me of the Fool card. I'm getting some Fool energies. It might be because he is walking forward. In some other decks, the Hermit is a little bit more meditative. I feel like, let me look in the book. I really want to look in the book to see what the Hermit says, because this deck actually has very beautiful descriptions for its cards and sort of narrative. So, the Hermit. To see the glow of your own light, go into the dark. So the meaning of the card is sort of retreat and discovering your own truth. Into the great city that was Victorian London, communication was easier than any other time in human history. Information was shared quickly, and there was plenty of it. People were making progress in all areas. Knowledge abounded. Naturally, when one is the recipient of so much data, it is easy to assume that a lot of input equals increased wisdom. Upon reflection, we know that simply is not true. In addition, in the midst of so much intellectual noise, there is the danger of one's own true voice being drowned. When you're giving so much, you lose yourself. The hermit knows that it is necessary from time to time to leave the din of society. Only in the darkness can he see his own light. He's reflecting, you know, he's looking, he's putting light, he's looking at where he stands. This is a new framework for your life. This is your time to create, to move forward, to develop spiritually. Don't be drowned in the noise and distractions. I know with the social media, I'm constantly checking things. It's like one of my vices. All of us deal with it. You know, this paranoia. What is everyone doing? What does everyone think of me? How do I appear to everyone? None of this is going to matter. I mean, it shouldn't matter. I mean, it should matter to a degree. But this eclipse, I feel this is coming. This is going to be a time where we reform and desire to focus more on our goals and a more balance. This is Libra energy. This is a Libra full moon. There are times when you need to ignore those opinions of others and decide for yourself what is right and true. You know, people don't really encourage me with my writing. It's my thing. And as this eclipse starts approaching, I'm getting more into it. I don't, you know, I have things that maybe I feel uncomfortable saying, but with my writing, it allows me to express myself in a way that I can't in everyday life. You might have to be on your own for a little while, but this is for your greater good. You might be leaving a situation. A cycle might be ending. You might have to detach yourself. You might not have to leave completely, but you might have to detach yourself a little bit from this unjust exchange that you might be dealing with right now. I think it's going to result in a lot better situation. It might not seem, you know, all of us are having difficulties. I mean, we never know how next month is going to be. But this is going to lead to a better horizon. And let me just see what the final card is here. Beautiful. The Eight of Cups. You're going to be receiving something much better. I've never drawn this card. This is a new deck for me. I got it last month. I haven't really studied it that much, but I love the illustrations. I mean, this 8 is an abundant number, and it goes really well with justice. It's a balanced number. The infinity symbol is right here in the top. I'm seeing the full moon as well here. The girl here is has a little bit of insecurity in her face, you know, what's coming? What's coming? I've reached the place, you know, I've done a lot. I have all these cups here. I figured out how things work in my relationships. I know, you know, maybe that you have a lot of people and potential in your life right now. You're not sure which cup you want closest to you. You know, she's kind of in the middle of everything, you know. She has all these different cups that she could drink from. These might be potential love partners. You know, you have choices. We all have choices. Cups symbolize emotions and the water element. Some being, you know, the uncertainties and this kind of misty background. But this is I think this is good. Let me see. We are in Pisces season. Venus just went into Pisces, which I love that because my Mercury is in Pisces and it has helped me with my writing a lot. I'm getting some Piscean energy here. This is relating to what I was saying earlier. Knowing where you are is important. Knowing where you are supposed to be is imperative. If you are not where you are supposed to be, if things are not balanced, you gotta move on. Leaving something behind to search for something else. You have options. You have mastery. You know what you want. She found the mechanism, studied its intricacies, cleaned, polished, repaired. She determined exactly what it is created to do. She understood precisely what it measured as well as how to accurately analyze the information. The strange relationship between her, the extraordinary astrolabe, that's what it is, and the wisdom it revealed was, in theory, quite perfect, a dream come true. Whatever you were building seemed perfect. You figured it out. Completed that cycle is what I'm getting. That's what the full moon is. Nothing is wasted. This has been a great experience for you. But it's time. It's time. Rebirth. Rebalance. Go for your dreams. Go for what your higher spiritual self wants for you. That light. Take it back. If you've been living in some kind of dream, you know, it's narcotic when you're giving of yourself and you feel like, you know, you are so generous with your feelings. It feels good to love. It feels good to love someone a lot. And sometimes you can get high off of giving. I know people think that, you know, humans are selfish and that we want to take, but some of us, we thrive off of, you know, giving of ourselves, and, you know, this is a watery sort of thing, but the Eight of Cups is telling you, you know, if you have nothing left to gain from this, if you're giving too much, if there's, you know, injustice happening, it's time to say goodbye. Or detach. You might be overly invested, okay? I'm very emotional. I fall in love very easily. So I can understand this tendency in people. to give of themselves because it feels good. It feels good. I mean, and if you have so much love in your heart that you can give a lot of love, that's a beautiful thing. But this is telling me that this is a time where better for you to detach a little bit. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You have options, okay? This is going to lead to greater happiness, for one thing, and health, because toxic relationships that take up your whole life, if you're building your life around one person or one situation, then you have nothing. You don't have yourself. So I think what the cards are saying is take your spark back. Your experience, your understanding hasn't been a waste. This is a good, it's not like it's been a bad experience. There's always something good that you can take out of it. I'm being told to take one card from the Celestial Tarot. I know you guys love this deck. I love this deck. This reading needs one more. I think we got it. Okay, another balanced card. Six of Pentacles. This is oftentimes is all about giving and receiving. What you put in, what you get out of it. I want to show you the Six of Pentacles card in this deck. It's really nice. I just feel like the energy of this Six of Pentacles in this deck is also very, very beautiful because it's got the scales in it. This is the Libran energy again. The Six of Pentacles. I love these illustrations. That's why I want to show you. She's maintaining a balance. But the cards are promising that whatever change needs to take place, wherever new, initiative that you have to do, maybe without that much support in the beginning, you will reap rewards from it. Whatever you put into it, you will get out of it. I don't know who Auriga is. I want to look that up. This is an opportunity for me to learn as well. See the Six of Pentacles. The image of the charioteer continues into the Six of Pentacles. Known as a charioteer in Mesopotamia, the constellation Auriga was also imagined as nursing a goat. Thematically, the card's tradition centers on sharing one's resources, an ability grounded in the feelings of secure attachment. So if you have, see, that's one thing I want to say. If you're insecure, you're attached, you're giving and giving because you think it's going to give you security, you're wrong. This is about having inner security, believing in yourself. We are able to become the author and victor of our own talents, resources, and finances with a foundation of inner security. So if you are, I'm feeling like outward, toxic relationships, toxic investments, poor returns, justice. This is telling me that this week, that's going to be fixed. With the Pentacles coming out here, Justice, like I said in the beginning of the reading, justice will be served. There might be changes, detachments, walking away sometimes, but this will result actually in your favor. You're not giving anything away. You're actually taking back your own power. So that's the messages for this week. I hope you enjoyed it.